we created the FM Pipeline team, which is a 501c3 that serves to engage, enlighten, and energize our next gen of FM. And the FM Pipeline team runs a number of programs, but it is centered around something called the Facilithon program. That is a competitive event for high school students. And it is a function that works really, really well. And it is the first date for a high school student who doesn't know anything about this really interesting career. It allows that student to participate as a competitor. They want to win. And at that point, allow them to start thinking like an FM. And when you think about how FMs think, if you're a facility manager, you already know this answer. If you don't, you might not. But facility managers think a particular way because of the dynamics that are within a building, a facility, or an organization, that they are responsible for the place where everybody's getting together, right? Or the processes and functions are happening. The FM Pipeline team has now been a 501c3 for 10 years, and we've got a lot more things to share with you about in specific today. But this represents the nexus of the next gen of FM, an opportunity for your organization, whether you are an industry or your association that's trying to solve for this problem. We represent the first successful scaled program to bring young adult talent into the facility management space in mass. For you, your company, or your association, if you're involved in some professional association in this space, to custom tailor your programming to a cadre, a cohort of these very students from across the country, represent a really, really strong hand in creating and developing a new generation of talent in the FM space, making sure that FM is a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful career, and engaging those students such that you, as a volunteer or as an individual, of a practitioner, your company or an association can gain from this, basically becoming the seed by which other talent programs can be generated.
Jim, I wanted to stay more on how the program works, and I want to get a little more granular here. Let's start by how the program works for high school students. And I don't want to assume anything. I do want to ask, how do you partner with high schools?
Our program operates typically within career technical student organizations. The primary student organization we operate through is an organization called SkillsUSA. SkillsUSA is fostered by Mike Rowe from Discovery Channel, along with an infinite number of really, really talented educators across the country. That organization began as an organization called VICA, Vocational Industrial Clubs of America.